So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Give, and here comes Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run with Killian. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Johnny Newton there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
You change it. Yeah. What? Report. Hey. Hey, middle.
Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Jackson up top again. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
13.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's for the big rookie out of Michigan, Winston Loveland.
And this is the blueprint, Hank. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
180. 180.
Again, it's Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Leads to second and goal.
Robinson, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is third and goal.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Back at the 3-yard line, third and goal.
180.
They'll try to run with Robinson, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
Here's
a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Panthers. His 12th touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll go play action here with Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10.
Axel, Vegas!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
What is it? Guys, yeah.
Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
He gets 3. And he will score. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Carolina. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his 1st NFL touchdown.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Yards on the play.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They send Ridley in motion. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Bills.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Go left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Vegas!
Throw it again. It's Williams. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's what... Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from just under 50 yards. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Tyreek now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Elijah Cansey getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send Ridley in motion. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Jordan Davis. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. As he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
46-yard line.
On one, ready? Hey, hey.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No, we change. UAA.
Back to throw. Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to run it.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's a 3rd and 10. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. James Pierce in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. They put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. This is intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown, Panthers. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's second down and 5. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On third down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. 11 yards on the pass there. It's a Carolina first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. And here's Bijan. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Robinson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
He's going to have the first down and then some. To the goal line and in. Third down. Touchdown, Carolina. His second rushing touchdown of the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. Panthers move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Tyreek now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Buffalo. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this game.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Bills 7. Matt Prater set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Go.
The drive to begin here with a run by Robinson. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
From the
6.
32-yard line now, here's second and 6. On the give, it's Robinson. And this will be a Panthers first down as the tackle is made just shy of.
He makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Shot!
A run, this is Gilliam. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. On the return, it's Hill. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Another shot for Williams here on 2nd and 10. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
That's good.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Panthers' 43-yard line.
2nd and inches. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30.
On the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
13 yards. First down, Bills.
Williams to the air once more. He'll get this off quickly to him. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point.
The Bills are
Go for 2.
for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go. One final play. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Right. Ready.
Here's Jackson. We'll try and settle the tight end screen. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here